He's so excited that you're here today. Jesus, Jesus is asking us to be like him. That's what we have today. He said, be like me. John 14:12. He said, I'm going to go to the Father, and because I'm going, you're going to do what I was doing, and even greater things. And so what he's saying is, be like me. Live your life following after me. Be like me. And it has to do with your eternal life, because not everyone who calls me Lord will enter into the kingdom of heaven, but those who do the will of my Father. And many on that day are going to say, but Lord, I did this, I did that. And he's going to say, I didn't know you. Away from me, you who practice lawlessness. So we can't ignore John 14:12, where Jesus said, I'm going to go, and whoever believes in me, whoever, that means whoever believes in me, will do what I was doing. And when you sit with him every day, he's going to lead you into that plan. Jeremiah 29:11. I know the plans that I have for you. They're for good, not to do you harm. They're exciting, actually, what he's calling you to do. And it's being a part of his kingdom and preparing the way for him. Whatever he is asking you to do, that's doing that great thing, that greater thing, that living that life of importance. Instead of running around worrying about what you're going to eat, what you're going to drink, and what you're going to wear, you're going to be living life, the importance of life, like Jesus said. And Matthew, can't remember now. Matthew 6, actually. Don't worry about what you're going to eat, what you're drinking, and what you're going to wear, he said. Life has more value than that. And, the heathen, he said, that's what they do. They run around trying to figure it all out. But Jesus said, like the birds, your Father cares for them. He's going to care for you if you're doing things His way. Verse 33, he said, seek His kingdom, His way of doing and being right. And then all these things that you've been running after will be added to you. All these things that you've been running after are just going to be added to you. How nice is that, huh? Added to you, and more besides, actually, he said. And Matthew 6:38, given will be given unto you, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. And so when you give of yourself, you're going to have more than you need, more than enough. And that's what Jesus did, right? What did he do while he was here? He gave of himself. He gave. He gave his time. He gave his attention. He didn't say, I'm too busy. I can't do that. Like many of us say, I'm too busy. I can't do that. I got to figure out what I'm going to eat, what I'm going to drink, what I'm going to wear, where I'm going to work, what I'm going to be when I grow up. When he already has a plan for you, the plan he has for you was already in place to be a part of his life, to do his will, to prepare to enter into eternal life. There's a plan for you, and it's doing his will. And then he said that you would be taken care of. He's inviting us to do his will, to let go of all the stress of living like the world, running here and there and everywhere. He's inviting us to live that life that he came to give us to the full, till it overflows, that good life. Or we can live the life where Satan comes to still, kill, and destroy. And what he's ultimately stealing is your eternal life, because Jesus said, not everyone who calls me Lord will enter into the kingdom of heaven, but those who do the will of my Father. And doing the Father's will is doing what Jesus did and even greater things. Doing those great, wonderful things. Loving, having time to love one another. Making time to do his will eventually free you of all the stressful things that you're doing right now. And that's what he wants for you. He wants to free you from that stressful life that you're living, where the enemy is controlling you, pulling your strings like you're his puppet, putting things on you that are too much for you to carry. Jesus bore your sickness, your disease, your sorrow, your pain. He doesn't want you to be burdened. So he's saying today, come. Come to me, all who are weary and heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Stop trying to figure it out yourself when it's already been figured out. Stop trying to do it your way when his way is better. His way is better than your way, and you won't know that until you step out on the water and let him have his way. Just think, being free of all the stress that you have in your life, all that running around you do to try to make it happen, where you can just sit at his feet and you can do that thing that you were created to do. You have a gift inside of you, and your gift will make room for you. Proverbs says your gift will make room for you and bring you before great men. So it's going to prosper you. It's going to take care of you. And you won't know that gift that he's talking about until you start trusting him, until you start looking to him. Maybe you're good at something and you think, well, this is my gift, but he has a gift that maybe you're not even aware of already on the inside of you to do for him. I used to love to do art kind of things, and he asked me to give it up. And that's doing the greater work. He was asking me to give that up to do his work, to do what's important, the importance of life. Other people are going to hell. Many are going to hell, and even we are if we don't care. If we don't give up our life, Jesus said, if you don't give up your life, the things that are so important to you, for him, for the sake of the kingdom, then you can't be his disciple. And if you can't be his disciple, obviously, you're not moving in with him. So ponder those words. Find out from him, what is it, Jesus, that you're asking me to do? What's the greater thing that I'm doing already? Maybe you're thinking you're going to church and you're doing all this great stuff, and it feels good and you love it, but you're going to love even more what he's called you to do. Make sure you're getting ready for eternal life. Don't take it for granted. Don't be prideful and think, oh, I'm good. I don't have to ask him. Ask him to come live on the inside of me. What more do I need to do? I don't know. Find out. Go to him. Don't depend on someone else's opinion or even yours, but go to him. Sit at his feet and talk to him. He will reveal the truth to you. Ask, seek, and knock, and that door will be open. Thanks for listening. God bless.